I remind her of her father as it was back in the day. She knows I can't be with her, but she loves me anyway. And I am driving into Boston town. I am listening to the radio sound, and I am wondering if I did it right. The same old questions I ask every night, but I'm gonna get down, I'm gonna rattle it out, and I'm gonna bounce back, and I'm gonna leave no doubt, because I'm on a mission. And I'm working the ground back to the city of a small town. And I'd work out in Chicago, but I left it for the road. And I'm living in my suitcase, in the trunk where it is stored. I am coming into Sturrow Drive, watching springtime as it comes alive. I think I keep it as a souvenir, sing it loud enough for that I'm gonna get down, I'm gonna rattle it out, and I'm gonna bounce back, and I'm gonna leave no doubt, because I'm on a mission, yeah. And I'm working the ground back to the city of a small town. Back to where I started, yes, I knew I'd come around. Say we're family tonight, getting my feet back on the ground. I miss the barbecues out in the lawn, and summer swimming down in Old Mill Pond. Even miss the icy winter winds. Sweet New England, I am home again, yeah. I'm gonna get down, I'm gonna rattle it out, and I'm gonna bounce back, and I'm gonna leave no doubt, because I'm on a mission, and I'm working the ground back to the city of a small town, and I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna rent it out, and I'm gonna bounce back, and I'm gonna leave no doubt, cause I'm on a mission, and I'm working the ground, hell yeah, back to the city of a small town.
Good afternoon, I'm Doug. I'm here with the Astute Tourist. Fun to be with, fun to hang out, gonna be a great day.
This is Scott Roby from Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
I'm Nancy Saulnier of Lake Alfred, Florida, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Hi everyone, I'm Jen, aka Jen.Cohen. You're watching the Astute Tourist channel here on YouTube.
Hey all, this is Captain Controversy from Scottsdale, Arizona, also host of Thirsty Thursday Trivia, and you are watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, April 29th, 2024. My name is Jimmy. I'm your astute tourist. Welcome to Monday Morning Cup of Joe Live. It's the live show where we welcome in the morning 3 times a week. And we appreciate all of our friends joining us here this morning and every morning as you do. Not sure where Kenneth is yet. He'll probably pop in at some point. He's either getting dressed or making coffee or something's going on there. But I hope everybody is doing well this morning. I heard John, I saw in the chat that John is not feeling so good this morning. So John, I hope you feel better really soon, buddy. But yes, it is Monday. Did you have a good weekend? I hope you did. I know I did. I had a really good weekend. The weather here finally is taking a turn for the better. We had 70 degrees, high 60s, low 70s both days this weekend. A little bit of rain, but nothing too crazy. I'll tell you right now, I'm looking at this spot on my arm. Black flies here in New England. I don't know. Do you get those where you're at? There are these little black flies that they bite. They're bloodsuckers. They're the New Hampshire state bird, so to speak. Every spring we get these little black flies that bite, and I got chewed up this weekend working on the garden, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's go right over the chat and say good morning to the folks that have woken up at this early hour or stayed up, depending on where you're at in the world, to hang out with us. Good morning to Denise. She says, "Oh no, John, I hope it passes soon." I had to ask what's happened to John, and apparently John has a kidney stone. So, John, I hope you feel better really, really soon. Scott McNeil is with us. Good morning, Scott. He is in Bermuda this morning, getting very close to the United States on his transatlantic cruise, which I've been having a ball watching you post pictures in that, Scott. So fantastic. Looks like he had some rough seas there. Yesterday or Saturday? You guys were dealing with some heavy seas there. I saw the picture. You said what you woke up to. My goodness. I'm good with that, but I hope you're enjoying it. And thanks for coming in. Denise is not sure how long I'll be here. I've been very busy this weekend from 5 till I get off at 7. Maybe it won't be too bad this morning. I will be listening. Well, Denise, thank you. We always appreciate you coming in. All right, let's see. We're moving on. Carol Walters is here. Good morning, Carol. She says good morning to Kenny. Not sure where Kenny is, but we'll welcome him in as soon as he gets here. Cheryl from Cruising is Fun Anytime is here. Good morning to you, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Sharon and Jackson are here. Good morning, Sharon. It's good to see you on this nice, beautiful Monday morning. Just a girl standing at the Pyxis waiting for 5 o'clock. Are you getting yourself something from the Pyxis, or are you getting something for John? You're getting John a painkiller? You're going to make him up a cocktail of some pain meds? And Jeremy is here as well. Good morning, Jeremy. It's good to see you, Jeremy and Cheryl. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming in. Shirley from Glitter World is here. Good morning, Shirley. Eddie Lugo Studios, Brooklyn Eddie and Jimmy's Basement. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Eddie. It's good to see you. Look who is here. My partner, my other partner in crime, Mr. Scott Walling from Controversial Cruising. Good morning, Scott. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. As we make our way, Joe Hupp is here. Good morning, Joe. It's good to see you. Our brother from down under. Good morning and good evening to you, Joe. It's good to see you. John says, morning all. Thanks for the kind words. Haven't slept much, but I'm here. Well, John, you just take it easy. Those are literally a pain in the back, right? And elsewhere. So I hope you feel better soon. Everybody is saying hi. Good morning. Good morning to everybody. This too shall pass. Yes. As George Harrison said, maybe he wrote that song while he was passing a kidney stone. Denise liked the song. Yeah, that's Small Town City by Adam Ezra Group. You can check them out on Spotify and in those music websites alike, YouTube Music and Apple Music and all that. They're out there. So check out Adam Ezra. They're fantastic. DJ's Adventures and Beyond is here. Good morning, DJ. Thank you for coming in. As I scroll through, we're just trying to catch up. Joe says, I've just been flattened by a sore lower back. 2 water-soluble 500 milligram paracetamol tablets helped a lot. Well, I hope you feel better, man. Yeah, John, right? Black flies literally suck. They suck the blood right out of you, and then they leave, these kind of mosquito bite welts. You can see I got 2 of them right here. Yeah, they're terrible. Scott says we have the green flies in Long Island. Yeah, those are greenheads, and those are bad too. It's not the time of year for them yet, but we get them as well. And those bite, man, and they hurt. But black flies are a little different. They're like mosquitoes in a way, where they're just swarming you and they bite you, and then you end up with these itchy little welts. All right, let's see. I just want to make sure that we catch up. Sharon's been making earrings all weekend. John needs some Demerol. I can speak highly for Demerol. When I hurt my back, yeah, let me tell you something. That took the edge off. When you need them, drugs can be a great tool. Let's see. Eddie says, me too. Went to bed at 11 p.m. and up at 1:45 again. Damn, Eddie. You haven't been sleeping well, have you? Sleepy quickie today. You got to take a nap. You should be napping right now before your quickie. But appreciate you coming in. Joe says to Scott, I'm visiting some of the amazing travel plazas in New South Wales. One of the service stations is a 24-hour BP at a little town called Booladela. Very cool. Very cool. All right. I think we are all caught up. Scott says, I wish I had that there. If we got breakfast at a gas station in the U.S., we would be on the toilet for a week, right? Never eat the gas station sushi. Never eat the gas station sushi. There's your important safety tip of the day. Yeah, if you're buying sushi at a gas station, just get the frozen burrito instead. I'll nap after the Go Live Together show at 11. All right, buddy. Well, until then, have a cup of coffee. And since we're talking about coffee, right?
Everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good.
Wake up, everybody. Good morning. Best sip of the day. Cup of Joe Live. Thank you for joining me. Cheers, everybody. This one's for you. Yummy, 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 yummy. You know me, I love my coffee. And this one's a good one. I made a good pot this morning. But good morning to all of you as well. And cheers to everybody. It is the first day of the work week for us. I know Joe's already been into Monday. He's into Monday evening now, but it's for most of us, it's the start of the week, and we're going to make it a good one. It's a fantastic day, and it's a good day for America. Good morning to everybody. I stole that if anybody's ever seen a late night television show before. He would grab the camera and say, it's a great day for America. So I'm going to steal that. Anyway, Craig Ferguson. If anybody's seen his show before, guy, I've laughed my butt off. The guy's a funny guy, but there you go. So it is a great day. It's a great morning. It's the start of another beautiful day. We got the sun. I'm staring at the shadow of the sun on the wall. If I look out, everything is a golden hue outside. The sun is just starting to rise, and so are we. We are rising. So good morning to you guys. Hope you're all having a good day. Let's do some weather. The weather here today, since we're talking about the sun and all of that. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are making me hungry too. All this talk about bacon. And let's see, where are we? Bacon is cooked to crispy perfection. Sausages, hash browns, toast, and an orange juice. Oh, Joe, quit it. You're making me hungry. Golden hour isn't until 5 p.m. Well, this is true, but everything's a golden hue out there. So, Sharon's got me going. I didn't eat supper last night. I went to bed after a later lunch and I didn't eat anything. I'm pretty hungry. Bacon, egg toast sandwich. All right. So Cheryl is telling us what it's like there in Galveston. She's saying storms, raining storms there. Okay. So here we go. This is what's happening in our. Well, wait a minute. I just happened to hear a noise down in the basement, and look who is here. Good morning, Kenny.
Good morning.
How are you?
Doing all right myself.
I'm doing fantastic. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was good. Had a good one.
Right on. All right. So we're doing the weather. Today, here in the greater New England area, the southern New Hampshire area, it is presently 54 degrees. It says it's mostly cloudy, but the sun's out. So there you go. Looks like we're going to have a high of 70 degrees today. 54 now and mostly cloudy, sunny conditions from 7 a.m. to 10, with partly cloudy conditions expected at 10 a.m. Today, temperatures range from 52 to 70 degrees. And it is a welcome change here in the Northeast, because it's, even though the little rodent, Kenny, you know the rodent I'm talking about, that groundhog, said we were going to have an early spring. We've been waiting for spring to show up here, and we finally got our wish this weekend. And hopefully this warm weather trend will continue. I just want to say good morning to Traveling on Adventures. Good morning to you. Thank you for coming in.
Traveling on Adventures, Eddie.
Kenny, what's the weather like in your area?
Hang on a second. Let me pull it up here.
Kenny, did you wake up late this morning, or did you just have a bunch of stuff you had to do?
Well, I actually have. I haven't been asleep much.
You're getting back to your old ways.
And I'd actually been pretty much cleaning about all night long. So.
Oh wow! Well, at least the place is clean, I guess, right?
I had been doing sweeping, vacuuming, and then mopping my floors. So.
Eddie says the rodent is only for Pennsylvania. Don't you know, Jimmy? Right? Is that what it is? He's only his predictions don't span the state lines of Pennsylvania. Dwayne is here. Good morning, Dwayne. It's good to see you. I hope all.
Good morning, Dwayne. Okay, it is currently 54 degrees. Feels like 54. Supposed to be a high of 76 today.
Right on.
With some sunshine. With some sunshine. And 54 degrees.
That sounds good, Kenny. So finally, spring has arrived where you're at, and it has arrived where I'm at, which is good. I hope it has arrived where the rest of you guys are. For some of you, you don't get the harsh winters like we do. Some of you do. but it's been a crazy it's been a crazy I don't know, crazy weather in the past several months. So let's see what the weather map has to show us, and we'll let me get that all renewed up and going, and we'll start the radar, and you guys can see that. Okay, here we go. Let's start over in let's go over to Europe first, and we'll go over to where Goldie's at. Goldie is from Romania, and all looks clear in Romania today. It's probably around 11 a.m. there, if I had to guess, somewhere in there. But all looks pretty clear there. A couple little bit of I don't even see any clouds actually out towards the Adriatic Sea and the Mediterranean. It looks like they got a little bit of weather there, but it looks fairly clear for her. If we head over to where Joe's at, down here in Australia, it looks like they got some scattered showers over towards Sydney and Newcastle on the east coast there. Tasmania looks pretty clear. Radio Jonesy, and Melbourne as well, where Ilana and Sean is. I do want to give a shout out to Ilana. Her birthday was this weekend, and I want to give a shout out to her for a happy birthday to you. And enjoy many more, as they say.
Happy, blessed, belated birthday, Ilana.
There you go, Kenny. All right, so we'll get out. We'll start on the west coast of the U.S. here, and of course, up into Washington State and Seattle, Portland, Oregon. They're getting rain, which is typical for them all year long. You could see up in the higher elevations, they're getting some snow as well as some rain. We make our way down the west. I'm sorry, Kenny. What's that?
Keep that nasty snow away from me.
Right, exactly, buddy. I'm with you. California looks pretty clear over where Bernay is in Southern Cal. Looks pretty good there. Arizona looks really clear. Let's see. We'll go over where Scott. Right here is where Scott's at, and everything looks nice and clear there. Drunken Chef Barbecue as well is from Arizona. We get into Texas. Here is the weather pattern that Miss Cheryl told us about. Her and Jeremy are in Galveston, and they're getting some nasty weather. It looks like it extends all the way up into Louisiana, Mississippi, up into Arkansas. So that's some nasty weather. And I know that they've been getting some tornado watches and warnings in that out towards the Midwest. When we get up to the Great Lakes area, they're getting that same band. You can see it. It stretches all the way from Texas all the way up until, pretty much Canada, into Ottawa and Toronto, and parts of Winnipeg as well. So some crazy weather going on there, and that's going to be probably slamming us sometime this week. But you can see here in New England, where out in New York, where John Gaylor is at, looking pretty clear there. Same with the rest of New England. And then we make our way over to Shirley's Island. Looks like Shirley has had some rain, but none of that nasty stuff that Kenny says. So
Yeah.
it looks like they're just getting some rain. So there you go. That's what's happening around your area. I hope your guys are all staying pretty dry or warm or cool, depending on where you're at. Scott says he's going to have 62 high today of 90. Sharon says going to be 83 degrees here in South Georgia today. Denise says 64 here. High of 77, and rain this afternoon. Yeah, we saw that band of rain. Radio Jonesy is here. Good morning, Jonesy. He says it, but cold. So I'm guessing they're getting some cold weather there. They're into their autumn now.
Because over in Australia.
Yeah, they're getting they're into autumn there now. So the cooler temperatures will be setting in for them. Joe says, I sent you a friend request on the old Facebook. Okay. I was going to ask you about that, Joe, because I always get leery because I thought we were already friends. But when I get a second one, sometimes I think it's a troll or something. So I'll go and I'll do that afterwards. Kicking and Country is here. Scott and Amber.
Hey, Scott.
Good morning to you.
I wanted to. He said Kenny didn't see you in chat last night, and was a little worried about you. Yeah, I was actually, like I said, I was busy cleaning, so I was actually cleaning the house, so I vacuumed and mopped my floors. So
Kenny's been busy. He's taking care of his chores.
Yeah, just keep trying to keep this place clean.
Yeah.
So
it's a constant battle, always. TJ says, yeah, I've been crazy weather a lot lately. I've heard that we are supposed to have a wet spring and summertime. I hope not. We had a wet summer here in New England last year, and that's good. And don't want any of that. We'll take the amount of moisture that we need, but let's not overdo it. Here in Middle Tennessee, sunny and supposed to be 80, says traveling on adventures. Kenny is here. Good morning, Kenny.
Yes, on the Facebook side of the stream.
Yep. Jonesy's over there. My mom is here. Good morning, Mom. She says 61 presently, high of 88 today. Jonesy says it's 46 degrees Fahrenheit right now. I feel your pain, buddy. I feel your pain. Boglum Chronicles is here. Good morning to you. Thanks for coming in. Ava Potterfield and friends. Good morning,
Good
Ava.
morning, Ava Potterfield and friends.
I hope you and Doug are doing well, and I hope you're feeling much better. I know over the weekend I saw a post that you put. So thoughts and prayers are going out to you and your family, my friend, and I hope everything is okay. Jonesy says, and hello, Jimmy and Kenny. Well, hello to you, my friend. Now I was following you. Sean friended me earlier. He needed my phone number to give to Nick to add me to the WhatsApp group chat. Okay. Very cool. I think we have caught up. Kenny, let's see. Scott says, Kenny, you should have 2 teenage boys to clean up after. Or a couple 20-year-old maids, a couple 20-year-old girls come in. What do you think of that, Kenny?
I'll pass.
He'll pass. Good morning. Kenneth Bird is here. Good morning, Kenneth. It's good to see you. All righty then.
Good morning, Kenneth Bird, and good morning, Nancy.
All right, let's see. Joe is saying to Ava, oh my God, I remember all the road trips my father took myself, my little brother, and my mother on when I was growing up. Ava says, I'm in the car. I've been traveling all night. That's either fun. It depends on the traveling you're doing. If it's a forced trip that you have to go on because of something, that may not be fun. But depending on the type of road trip, those can be fun as well. So, Kenny, do you have coffee?
Yes, I do.
Well, we missed you on the chair.
Buddy, just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a
Good morning, Kenny. Good morning to you, my friend.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Cheers to you, Kenny. We didn't cheers to Kenny, so good morning, Kenny. Always the best sip of the day. My favorite. All right, let's see. Let's look at the time. It is
Angie is in here. Filipino wife.
Hey, what's happening? Good morning to you. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Angie. She's over there in Germany.
My prayers and thoughts and condolences go out to you and your family, Ava. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, absolutely. We're here. We're here in spirit for you, my friend. We're here.
Yes.
Stay strong. Stay strong. DJ says, hey, I wanted to let you know that I have a bunch of new stuff and live streams coming next month. This month has been extremely busy. Well, all right, DJ, keep us in the loop. All right, so what do you say, Kenny? I think it's time. Oh, wait, you know what?
Huh?
I'm talking to myself because I dropped the ball. Kenny, but I'm gonna make this up. How's so what have you been doing all weekend?
Well, had 2 good well, might as well say 3 good church services this weekend.
Right on.
One Saturday night and one yesterday morning and one last night. One last night was really good.
You feel uplifted and you feel
yes.
Yeah, good. Right on, because that's the idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
In there and get you psyched up for the week and
yes.
glory of the Lord, and
Yeah.
get ready to take on the world again for another week. So, All right, so here we go. It's time for this. This Week in History. This Week in History is brought to you by our new sponsor, Captain Controversy, with Thirsty Thursday trivia every Thursday night at 7 p.m. EST, 4 p.m. Pacific time. Join Mr. Controversy himself, Scott from Controversial Cruising, and myself every Thursday night for Thirsty Thursday travel, trivia, and virtual cocktail hour. And you can come hang out with us and have a chance to win some really cool prizes. So we're starting a whole new month coming up here because it'll be May on Thursday. So, and that means the prize blender is empty right now. So we'll be working on getting some names in there. But okay, this is what's happening. On this day, April 29th, we're going to turn the hands of the Wayback Machine all the way back to the year 1429. French national heroine Joan of Arc and her troops entered the besieged city of Orleans during the 100 Years' War. In 1770, British explorer James Cook made his first landing in Australia at Botany Bay. There you go, Joe. There's one for you. James Cook, 1770. American composer, band leader, and pianist Duke Ellington, among the most significant figures in jazz history, was born on this day in 1899. Definitely one of the most influential musicians of our time, for sure. In 1916, about 10,000 British troops surrendered at Ottoman Turks at Al-Kut, Iraq, following a 5-month siege during World War I. In 1936, orchestral conductor Zubin Mehta was born in Bombay, Mumbai, India. Happy birthday to him. In 1945, the U.S. 7th Army liberated tens of thousands of inmates at the Nazi concentration camp in Dachau, Germany. In 1954, comedian Jerry Seinfeld, whose television show Seinfeld was a landmark of American pop culture in the late 20th century, was born in Brooklyn, New York. Happy birthday to Jerry Seinfeld. 1991, a tropical cyclone struck Bangladesh, killing an estimated 140,000 people and causing 10 million to lose their homes. Terrible. In 1992, riots erupted in Los Angeles in response to the verdict of a highly publicized trial of 4 white Los Angeles police officers who were acquitted of charges related to the 1991 beating of Rodney King, a black motorist who had resisted arrest. Can't we all just get along? In 2015, in what was thought to be the lowest attended baseball game in Major League history, the Baltimore Orioles defeated the Chicago White Sox 8-2 in an empty Camden Yards, Baltimore. The game was closed to fans because of the rioting in the city following the death of an African-American man who was fatally injured while in police custody. In 2018, the animated TV series The Simpsons aired its 636th episode, surpassing Gunsmoke from 1955 to 75 to become the longest running scripted primetime show in the United States. Back when Colleen and I were a little bit younger before we got married, there used to be a TV show on Sunday nights. Was the Tracy Ullman Show. Tracy Ullman was a comedian and actress, singer. And that is where The Simpsons first debuted. They were these little shorts there, pretty rough drawn, and but it was The Simpsons. So that's where I first saw them. And then on this day in 2011, the featured event was the British Royal Wedding. On this day in 2011, Prince William of Wales, second in line for the British throne, married his longtime girlfriend, Catherine Middleton, in a lavish ceremony broadcast to millions on television viewers. And there you have it. And happy anniversary to them, by the way. So there you have it. That's what we have today in history. This Week in History. And like I said, today we're brought to you by Thursday Trip. I can't even talk this morning, Kenny. Thursday. Thank you. Thirsty Thursday travel trivia and virtual cocktail hour. Join Scott from Controversial Cruising and myself every Thursday night at 7 p.m. EST, 4 p.m. Pacific time for all kinds of antics and hijinks and a lot of fun and your chance to win prizes and not just virtual prizes. So you'll win the real deal. Joe says Willie Nelson was born on this day in 1933. Well, I'm surprised that didn't pop up. But happy birthday to Willie Nelson, one of my favorite songwriters of all time.
If I'm not mistaken, is he still alive or is he deceased?
No, he's still alive. In fact, he's on tour, Kenny. He's on tour with Alison Krauss and Robert Plant, John Mellencamp, his kids. There's somebody else he's on tour with, but I think they call it like the Outlaw Tour or something. And yeah, he's still kicking. So, and God bless that, because good for him. Willie's in his 90s now, and he's doing great. So, happy birthday to Willie Nelson. Kenny, don't make plans for July 13th. That's when we're having our Kicking It with the Hicks Summer Shining.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
And Radio Jonesy's letting us know that in 1945, Adolf Hitler married Eva Braun in the bunker. Well, good for them. That their marriage didn't last long, though, did it? Oh, well. I'm hoping for 1K followers before midnight tonight. 23 away from 1K. If you guys have not made friends with DJ on his channel, get over there and help support him. He's 29 away from his 1K goal. So let's help him out.
Also, I want to make mention, Traveling on Adventures was in the chat here earlier. I don't know if they still are or not. But anyway, they have reached their goal. They are now monetized and have reached that 4,000. Have reached that 4,000 watch hours.
Who was that, Kenny? Which channel?
Traveling on Adventures.
Congratulations to you guys.
Earl and Terry. Yes, there they are. Speaking.
There we go. Congratulations, you guys. That's awesome.
And this Friday night, you do not want to miss the Friday Night Live with friends with Traveling on Adventures, Roy and Becky Travels, Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless, and myself. Is that 4?
Yep. Good job, Kenny.
Anyway,
You get to graduate a second time, Kenny. Good job.
Anyway, we are having their celebration for being monetized.
Right on. And Scott's pointing out that, and I saw that Chris and Liz from Carnival Cruise Addicts, they hit 1,000 a week or so ago, or maybe a little bit, but they finally got their 4,000 watch hours. So congratulations to them as well. It's always good to see folks getting monetized. And I'll let you know, once you get monetized, now the real work begins, because that's you start to find yourself grinding away to try to keep that, and try to get so there's a little advice for DJ too. Once you hit 1,000, keep grinding, man, because Facebook can take a few away from you, and you'll be psyched one day you got like 1,002, and then you wake up the next morning and you're back at 997 or something. So just keep moving along and get those watch hours and those subscribers. Jonesy is putting the link up for DJ's channel, so there you go.
There's going to be prizes and giveaways and stuff like that on Friday. That's what I made mention.
You'll be on the TV, Kenny, on Friday. So,
okay, thank you, Scott.
Right, only the first step of monetization of 3,000. So they've changed the watch hours. Is that it? 3,000 watch hours now instead of 4. I had to get 4.
I had no idea, because see, I'm not really even though I do have the option to monetize my channel.
Oh, they haven't hit. Carnival Cruise. I'm sorry, Kenny. Carnival Cruise Addicts haven't hit 1,000 yet.
Oh,
I thought they did, but they reached their watch hours.
I was gonna say, I thought. So which channel we talking about? We talking about Traveling on Adventures or?
I'm sorry. You go back to what you were saying, because I interrupted you, Kenny. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Bear Manola is here. Good morning, Billy. It's good to see you. Hope all is well down in your neck of the woods down there. All right. 500 subs. Oh, really? What the? I needed 1,000. I needed 1,000 and 4,000. So now they've made it easier for people.
I thought,
which is good. Go ahead, Kenny. I'm sorry.
I thought the 500 was for the community tab, because I thought you had to reach 500 subs before you got a community tab.
So they're saying that 3,000 is monetization, so you can get members, you can get super chats and super stickers. I see. And then
okay.
4,000 is when you can start to get ad revenue. So, all right.
Okay.
Got it.
I understand now.
Yeah.
Even though, but anyway, as I was saying, even though I do have the option to monetize my channel, I choose not to, because I don't want to affect my benefits.
Right. So there's a financial issue for Kenny. That's why he probably won't be monetized anytime soon, which he could be, but we're going to try to I'm going to really, really rack my brain, and we're going to find a way around that, Kenny. So, all right. So,
because with this being a public platform, I don't want them coming back on me and seeing it on public platform and saying, where's that extra money coming from?
Totally makes sense, Kenny. Makes total sense. Yeah. All right. You ready? You guys want to play a game? Now it's time to play America's favorite game show. All right, folks, now it's time to play America's favorite game show, Name That Notable, the game where we put up a picture of a famous notable person, and you have to guess who that person is for virtual cash and prizes. And our prize master is right there in the wings, waiting to give you guys some great points. So, Kenny, are you ready to play?
Yes, sir.
All right, Kenny's ready to go. Are you folks ready to go? Here we go. Name this first notable. Oh, look at her. Who's that pretty girl?
She is a good-looking female.
Hey, good-looking female. Come over here. She looks really good. Who is this famous person? She is an actress.
The
actress.
The face looks familiar, but I just can't. I just can't picture the name.
Kurt Marsha here. Good morning, CME Travel.
Good morning, CME Traveling.
Good to see you guys. Scott says Norma. Kurt and Marsha say Barbara Streisand. Joe says Helen Hunt? ? Shirley says Meryl Streep. John says, is it Streep? Joe says, wow, this is flying now. Joe says Hunt. Meryl, yep. I knew who you meant. Eddie says Meryl Streep. Radio Jonesy says Meryl Streep. Shirley is back with Streep. We knew what you meant, my friend. I knew. Scott and I do this on Thursdays, and when you're trying to type quickly, sometimes the typos come in, and it's pretty funny because, and I'm not, when I read the typos, I'm not making fun of anybody. I just think it's fun. So, Joe says hi to Kurt and Marsha. Kurt and Marsha saying morning. Meryl Streep. Kate Winslet says traveling on adventures. Sharon says Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep. My eyes are foggy. Well, hey, you can pull one out of Chet's his plan. You can cheat off of Denise or somebody else if you want. Billy says good morning to Marsha. Scott says Cheryl Matreep. All right. If you said Meryl Streep, you are indeed 100% correct on Meryl Streep. Good job. Kenny, how many points for Meryl Streep?
50,000 points.
50,000 points. You guys keep score, okay? 50,000 points if you got the answer right for Meryl Streep. Good job. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable. Name this notable person. Who's that?
Abraham Lincoln.
Kenny says Abraham Lincoln.
And he is on the $5 bill and the penny.
There you go. Kenny knows his money. He is the prize master after all. Eddie says Abe. Shirley says Lincoln. John says Abe. $5 bill man says Scott. Joe says Abraham Lincoln. Honest Abe says Kurt and Marsha. DJ says Lincoln. Traveling on Adventures says Abraham Lincoln. I don't think we couldn't stump you on this one. If you said Abraham Lincoln, you guys, you're 100% correct. It is in fact Abraham Lincoln. Good job. Oh, and I never did this for Denise this morning. So
Hello, Denise.
I know Denise is working right now. She was standing at the Pyxis. For those of you that don't know what the Pyxis is, that's where they get the drugs. It's like a vending machine for drugs in the hospital setting. So there you go. If you said Abraham Lincoln, you are in fact correct. And how many points for Abe? Honest Abe Lincoln.
Another 50,000 points.
50,000 points. All right, get ready to name this next notable. Who is this person?
Oh my goodness.
Kenny says, hey, wait a minute. Look at those strategically placed suspenders. Kenny, we should have saved this one for the booby episode. John said the last one was the Fuller Brush Man. Eddie says Candy Girl. Kurt Marsha says Jane Mansfield. That's a good answer. That's a really good answer. So is Joe. Joe's saying Jane Mansfield. That's a really good answer. John says, all I see are legs. All right. Scott.
Yes, if she was food, yes.
Kenny's tongue is slapping his brain. Sharon says Jane Mansfield too. Jonesy says Shirley Temple. That is another good answer too. Nobody has given the right answer though. Give you a couple more minutes. Maybe we stumped them on this one, Kenny.
Yeah, because I don't even know who that is.
This is a very young picture of this person, this famous person. She was an actress. And she used to do a bra commercial, or maybe she needs to do one. I see some perky bits on her chest. I won't go any further than that. Yes, it's the morning. It is the morning show, so let's go easy. Kenny's next girlfriend, right? Exactly. So I think we've stumped you guys. This is her real name is Norma Jean. Does that give you guys a clue of who it would be? Her real name is Norma Jean.
I'm not sure.
Anybody else? See, Denise got it. It is in fact Marilyn Monroe. That is a very young picture of Marilyn Monroe. Good job, you guys. That was a tough one. I didn't know if I was going to stump you on that. I figured you guys would have got that. So how many points for Marilyn Monroe, Kenny?
100,000 points.
How much? 11,000?
No, 100,000.
Oh, 100,000. Okay, very good. And then yes, so that clue, you guys got it after that. So there you go. I have a video of a museum of Shirley Temple featured on it. Hey, that's pretty cool. John, the stripes are on. The stripes are not straight, are they? Nope. They're Kenny wants to go straighten those. All right. All right. Without further ado, name this next notable person. Who is that, Kenny? Look at that suit. That's something else. Who is this lady? I'm sorry, no, this is a guy. Who is this person?
I have no idea.
Isn't that Dame Edna? No, it's not.
I have no idea.
Anyone? Willie is 91 today, my mom says. Happy birthday to Willie. Shirley says Richard Simmons. Eddie says Macho Man. Yeah, this guy's famous for jumping around and moving around and doing exercises. Gene Watson. Who is Gene Watson? Eddie says Simmons. Billy says Simmons.
I better plug you all in because you're gonna die on me if I don't.
Plug us in, Kenny. I had to plug my phone in too because I was losing it. DJ says Simmons. Traveling on Adventures says Richard Simmons. Okay, let's without further ado. If you guys said Richard Simmons, you are in fact 100% correct. How many points for Richard Simmons, Kenny?
150,000 points.
150,000 points. Oh, okay. Thank you. Gene Watson is a country music singer-songwriter. I had no idea. But I'm not that big on I'm not that hip to a lot of country stars and players. So Richard Simmons. That's right. Everybody said Richard Simmons. Congratulations on that. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable. Thank you, Sharon. Was a country singer. Okay, get ready to name this notable person. Who is this notable person? Definitely going to stump you guys on this one, I think.
The face looks familiar, but I can't.
Scott says Frederick. Denise says Frederick Douglass. Anyone else?
I got you plugged in now.
Thank you, Sharon. The third. Shirley says Davy Crockett. Bamanola says Douglas. DJ says Frederick. Joe Hupp says Frederick Douglass. Anybody else? Memphis Blues player says Radio Jonesy. Kind of does look like a blues artist. Put a guitar in that guy's hand. Frederick Douglass says Sharon. See Me Traveling says Mr. Brown. Shirley says Crockett. Leroy Brown. Poor Eddie is sleepy. I know you are, bub. Gotta get you to get some sleep. Fix that up. So anybody else? I forgot his first name. Gotcha. Okay. If you said Frederick Douglass, you are 100% correct. Congratulations on guessing Frederick Douglass. Kenny is handing the points out. How many points for Frederick Douglass?
200,000 points.
200,000 points. That's awesome. Scott says the baddest man in the whole damn town. Meaner than the old King Kong. That's right.
That song was done by, I think it was it?
You got it right, Kenny. Say it. It's on the tip of your tongue.
Was it Jim Croce or something like that?
Jim Croce. That's right. Yep. Jim Croce. Yep. Very good. All right. Let's get ready to name the next notable. We got a few more to go. So name this next notable. Who is this person?
Oh, my goodness.
Star of stage and screen. This woman, she was in a lot of famous movies. Let's see. Should I say them? Some of the movies? How about Ghostbusters? How about Aliens? How about Holes? All right, we get them. They're coming in now. Eddie says Sigourney Weaver. Shirley says Weaver. Scott says Colonel Sanders. See Me Traveling says Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney Weaver from Denise. The Alien Killer says Eddie. Bamanola says Weaver. Joe Hupp says Sigourney Weaver. Ghostbusters Girl says Radio Jonesy. Sharon and Jackson say Sigourney Weaver. Do you know who it is, Kenny?
I have no idea.
He has no idea. That is, in fact, Sigourney Weaver. Give yourselves a big round of applause.
Who that is? Who is she?
She's a movie actress. She's been in a lot of movies. So if you saw Ghostbusters, Kenny, I don't know if you've seen the original Ghostbusters, but she was in that. So that is Sigourney Weaver. Good job, you guys. Hey, we don't take points off for misspelling, so it's okay. She also played in an Australian TV series called Sea Change. Right on. I have no idea, but that is in fact Sigourney Weaver. Good job. All right, let's continue to move on. Who is this famous person?
Let's go for 500,000 points.
All right, so this one's for 500,000. Who is this? Who is this famous person? That's right. She was an Avatar. Yep. I thought I was going to stump people today. Denise is saying Harry Styles.
The face looks familiar, but I just can't.
So is Shirley. Shirley's saying Harry Styles. Scott says, looks like every dude that walked into my dispensary in Scottsdale. Hey, you got any of that? You got any of that happy stuff, Scott? And then I'd like some stuff for sleepy time too. So, swiftly leftovers. Styles, Harry Styles, Harry S, Harry Styles. Oh my God, Eddie. And then DJ is saying Harry Styles. This is Mr. Watermelon Sugar himself, Mr. Harry Styles, and Kenny gave 500,000 points for Harry Styles. That's
No,
a lot of...
I'm talking about 500,000 points on that other one, on the female.
Oh, okay. So how many points for Harry Styles then?
600,000.
600,000 points. Right on. Fantastic. Good job. That is, in fact, Harry Styles, the singer. There you go. Watermelon salt? No, watermelon sugar. We know what you mean. I saw Harry Styles, a video of him the other day. In fact, it was this weekend. He was 16 years old, and he was auditioning on that, whatever that show is there, that talent show. But is it 7 already? Oh, it is. We're going to run over just a little bit. But all right, let's name this next notable. Who is this guy? We're going to do these really quick. So who is this guy? He was famous. He's famous in movies and television shows. He was really famous for visiting the troops.
Is that John Wayne?
It is not John Wayne. Bobby Hope says Eddie. John Gaylor says Bob. Shirley says Frazier. Denise says Bob Hope. Tom Hanks. Bob Hope says Joe. I hope everyone knows. I hope. Billy says Bob Hope. Sharon says Bob Hope. I'm copying Denise. Right on. He's copying Denise.
That's not Denise.
All right, so let's move on. If you said Bob Hope, you are in fact 100% correct. That is Bob Hope. Good job. We're going to skip the points until the end. Name this person. Who is this notable person, Kenny?
I'm not sure.
Famous movie actor, singer. In fact, he did a series of road movies with Bob Hope. He did some orange juice commercials when I was a kid. Does anybody know? Goldie is here. Hi, Goldie. Good morning to you.
Hey, Goldie.
Thank you for coming in. Does anybody know who this is? Scott says, waiting, Denise. Waiting, Denise. Goldie says Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra. I know that's wrong. All right, I'm going to give it to you guys. It is not Frank Sinatra. It is not Dean Martin. He used to be in movies with Bob Hope. They were the Road series, they called them. The Road to I don't know, the Road to Cucamonga, the Road to Guacamole, the Road to Perdition. No, that's a different movie. Nobody's getting it. Everybody's saying Frank, Dean Martin. This is, in fact, Bing Crosby. Boo, 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 boo. Bing Crosby. Good job, you guys. All right, name this last notable, this last person. Those were all good ideas, though, or good names. Jerry Lewis. Right? Shirley says, not my era. Not mine either. I grew up watching a lot of that, though. But that is Bing Crosby. That's right. White Christmas. That is the man. All right. Who is this last person? Kenny, any idea? This guy is, he's a comedian. He's an English actor, comedian. He very famously hosted a few Golden Globe Awards, which was totally a riot. And he makes no bones about picking on a lot of the spoiled Hollywood people, the elites. He won't be hosting any more Golden Globes. He told them. He got all hammered on the last one. He's like, I don't give a S, I'm drinking. This is my last one. I'm never going to do another one. So why not? So he made fun of everybody. Ricky Gervais, Goalie says Ricky Gervais. Benny Hill says Billy. Yes, that's him. Ricky Gervais. All right. It is, in fact, Ricky Gervais. You guys are awesome. Give yourselves a big hand for that one. This has been Name That Notable, and we're going to rush out of here because Kenny and I got to go. We got to go.
Yes.
All right. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for joining us. It is the start. Kenny and I will be back Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. to do this all over again. Don't forget PMA, positive mental attitude. PMA will definitely save your day. Make a difference in somebody's life every day by smiling at them, making eye contact, giving them a handshake, or hugging them, passing on all that positive energy to folks. Everyone has a story, and sometimes those stories are not so good, so you can really change their day for the better. Excuse me. If you see a first responder today, the men and ladies of the fire department, police department, EMS, and healthcare workers, and of course our nurses, thank them and tell them how much you appreciate them, because they keep us all healthy and safe. And our nurses make our doctors look good. So last but not least, our veterans, the men and ladies of the armed forces, they're out there every day on that proverbial wall, keeping us safe and protecting our liberties and freedoms. And yes, that red, white, and blue, beautiful waving flag behind me, Old Glory. I love my flag. I love my country. God bless America. God bless all of you in the chat. And Kenny, God bless you, my friend.
God bless you as well. Thank you very much.
All right, Kenny, what do we say?
Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. We'll do it all over again Wednesday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right, guys, go over to Eddie Lugo when we're done here. Give him a nice Kenny and Jimmy raid. And that's going to do it for us until Wednesday morning. I want to wish everybody peace and love. My name is Jimmy. I'm your astute tourist. And that fella is?
For men, Kenneth Oaks. Bye, guys.
All right, guys, we'll see you later. Love you all. Bye-bye.